that is everything around you that you call life was made up by people that were no smarter than you.
More than I can say, do it to me, I can say, more than I can say, do it to me, I can say, more than I can say, do it to me, I can say, more than I can say, do it to me, I can say, more than I can say, do it to me, I can say, more than I can say. Do it to me, I can say, love so bad, love so bad, love so bad, love so bad, love so bad. Love so bad, love so bad. Do it to me once again. 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 Do it to me once again.
Hey guys, so this is the fitness, health, fun pack as opposed to Peter's technological nerd pack. The things that I have here are just some of the non-typical things that probably most people wouldn't pack on their 6 months trip to Asia, but maybe probably should. So the first thing, let's start with food. We're going to be in Nepal on a trek, and I can imagine in the mountains that there aren't a lot of greens available, leafy greens. So we're bringing on its earth-grown nutrients, black cherry flavor. So this is your daily greens in one mix. So you just mix this with some water, and then you get some really good stuff in here. It's on its power green blend, so organic wheatgrass, kale, oatgrass, dulse, alfalfa extract, organic Jerusalem artichoke, all kinds of like healthy crap in one drink. So we're gonna take, each one of these, they last probably 15 drinks or something like that, so that's the 2 weeks that will be on the trek. And also for the trek, we have some mushroom power with us. We're gonna bring Chagga extract, and Chagga is one of the best mushrooms in terms of healing properties. It's kind of all that ails you. Chagga will help calm and ward off the cold and flu. But one really cool thing about Chagga for us is that it kind of also acts like an internal sunblock. So a lot of, some athletes use it if they're on mountaintops or exposed to the sun a lot, surfers and snowboarders. So it kind of acts as like an internal sunblock. So that's a really cool feature of Chagga, particularly for this trip. And then the second mushroom is cordyceps mushroom. So this is a cordyceps mushroom elixir mix from Four Sigmatic. You mix this up in hot water, you can put it in smoothies, and it's for performing better. It helps increase the ATP in your cells, so that those are your energy producers. That's what gives you energy. It was found and discovered in the Himalayas, so it's kind of cool that we're going to be in the Himalayas and then taking this. However, this wouldn't be the cordyceps from the Himalayas, because that cordyceps in particular is approximately $20,000 per pound. So that's not what's in that box. But it's grown in another way, and you still get the effects from it. Maybe not as good, but still good quality. And this is actually what Chagga looks like, a real piece of Chagga, so it doesn't really look like your typical mushroom, like more of a fungus. I guess it probably is a fungus. So this grows on the side of birch bark trees mainly. It can grow in other trees, but it's mainly found on birch bark trees. This piece is from Nova Scotia in Canada. And it's also grown in Russia and other northern countries. So that's what Chagga looks like. For fitness, we have my favorite thing ever, a On-It mobility ball. You can also use something like a lacrosse ball, but this ball is going to work into the crevices of our bodies, especially I use it on my traps, in between my shoulder blade and spine, like the muscles in along there, so kind of immobilizing the ribs. You can sit on it and get into the glutes. You can put it under your foot. Anywhere you have muscle pain, you can use myofascial release techniques to get rid of your pain or help relax your body. More generally, you can use a foam roller. So this is going over kind of the bigger muscles. Not, you would use the lacrosse ball to really get into the really tight spots. But I thought about not bringing this, but when I was home in Canada for 2 weeks, I really missed my foam roller. Just in the morning, getting the circulation going, getting the blood to your muscles and your body. I simply Finally, for exercise equipment, I haven't quite decided really what I'm going to bring. Peter bought me some of these resistance bands that have these attachments on the end, and there's about 6 or 7 of them, different resistances, and you can do a lot of stuff with it, but I'm kind of, I don't know, maybe I'll bring both, because I'm maybe going to bring the TRX. It also fits in this nice little bag. And we just recently did a class, TRX class, and we both really liked it. My only concern with bringing the TRX is, am I going to be able to find something to loop it around? Probably, but maybe not always. So I might just bring both and just attach this to the outside of my backpack, because it's not going to fit in if I try to bring both. I borrowed the backpack I'm using from a friend of mine. They kindly gave me these also, these little water juggies for the backpack. So there's 2, we have 2, and I think they're going to become in super handy for the Nepal trek in particular, but also if we're in hot countries, we need to stay hydrated. Also health-wise, for women only, I have, within this little bag, I have not tried it yet, but I have what is called an organic cup, which is this. It looks creepy. But what it is you never have to use a tampon ever again, which I'm thrilled about. You kind of would fold it like this and insert it. There's 2 sizes, one for people that haven't had a child and a size for people that have had a child. And basically that suction cups right in there on your cervix, and then you only have to take it out in the morning and in the evening, so you don't have to deal with worrying about toxic shock syndrome from tampons or any of the chemicals or the bleaches that they put in those. And it's medical grade silicone, and so it's good for the environment, good for your body, and good for the pocketbook. One of our last minute purchases was this. It is to ward off mosquitoes. So you put a butane cartridge in this, and then there are these little pad things you put in. They last about 48 hours. And when you turn that on, they emit something that's found in a particular flower. I actually forget what the flower's called. 21 meters squared radius around you. The mosquitoes don't come at you, so you don't have to worry about malaria and annoying bug bites, or the fact that they're just around you and you want them to go away. We're gonna test this out, and hopefully that does us good while we're there. This is probably the thing that I'm most excited about. Is my fanny pack. I finally got one. I had an idea for fanny pack, so I'm not going to disclose it on this YouTube video. So this is my fanny pack. It's gold and glamorous and has some room. I think it's going to come in particularly in handy for airports, because you can just put everything in there. You don't have to dig into your backpack all the time. Joe Rogan swears by the fanny pack, and I have great respect for anyone who rocks the fanny pack. My dad used to rock a fanny pack, so I'm just gonna follow in his footsteps, although mine looks, I think, probably way cooler than his ever did. You know, when you're chilling, sometimes it's fun to play some games. So I'm gonna bring Skippo Classic. I finally got Peter to play this, and he became very competitive, so we're going to enjoy this on our trip. We're going to play a little bit Cribbage. He's never played this before, so I'm going to have to teach him that. So we plan to write with a little knife or something in here, our Asia 2018. We're going to keep score for 6 months to see who wins the most Cribbage games. And we're very competitive, so that should probably be pretty fun.
Oh, so, Jesus.
This is light that goes on your head, and I think it'll be handy. I was gonna get a flashlight, but yeah, that's not as handy as putting one on your head. And also, I really like reading, and I'm gonna take books and find books. So when you're reading, you can just do this. So this is a recommendation of my stepdad, and he's a genius. He wears one of these all the time. So I'm gonna wear this while we're walking around, and Peter's gonna run away and be embarrassed. That's probably the coolest thing that'll be in my backpack. Other than that, it's basically just clothes and a towel. If you want to check out exactly what I've packed, if you want to have links to the Chagga supplements, whatever, you can check our blog. We're going to each have our lists there, full packing lists and links to everything that we have. So, see you there. And if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. It's kind of you to do so. And share with your friends. I think more importantly, share with your friends on Facebook. And yeah, that's it, right? Do that. Thank you.